Hi, I'm Annie, and this is my final reflection. So I'm just going to answer the questions as they were presented to us. First question would be, how have you developed in your speech making? I think I've made some positive developments in my speech class. In reviewing my speeches, I've noticed my mannerisms, which ones are distracting that I didn't even know I did. And I've learned what I need to keep working on as far as fidgeting. I have learned where I need to slow down and enunciate better. I've learned that I need to not sit on my hands when I'm speaking because I end up sitting on my hands and they go numb, and then I rock to get my hands out from underneath me, and it's a huge distraction, I'm sure, watching me teeter. I think I've improved my speech organization. Working with an outline has helped to make me stay on topic at each of the specific assigned intervals. I feel like I've consistently had problems with the coloring and lighting in my videos, but at least now I'm aware of it and how I can fix it, even though I have some software limitations. From watching the tutorials at the beginning of the quarter, I learned about the backlighting and all of those options that filming has. The next question is, how has your understanding of speaking and writing changed this quarter? How have different assignments and activities informed this understanding? I personally think that I've learned to give a little bit more background information on my topics. For example, before I think I made assumptions that everybody knew what I was talking about. I can also appreciate the information I learned from the textbook during the course. I enjoyed learning about the different website extensions such as com, .org, .edu. Also, I enjoyed learning about the different terminology. The vocab sessions we had in the text were particularly useful. That's the little kind of stuff that I'm going to remember forever, I think. Next question is, how would you describe the efforts you have made in and for this class? Consider both the amount of effort you put into the course and how productive and effective this effort has been. I think that I've expended a lot of effort this quarter trying to perfect my speeches before I turn them in. I watched what I recorded and came up with ways to improve upon my speeches, so I would re-record until I felt that I did a decent job. To what extent have you been able to achieve your speaking and class goals this quarter? I think I've been able to turn down the anxiety knob on my speech machine. I've come to realize from watching my classmates speak that they are all giving good speeches and they're articulating points that are meaningful. I think it's harder to record a video on a computer than it is to speak to people in person because I have no audience to gauge their expressions to see how I'm doing. I also found that there were times I wasn't able to summarize my points in a very timely manner. There were a couple instances where I was trying to shave some time off my speech because my speech was running too long. But I think I need to probably still continue working on that. Maybe being a little bit more concise in my presentation, so that I'm not dwelling on my points forever. And of course, this is the part where I'm supposed to self-evaluate. And I've got to tell you, I really don't like self-evaluations because I feel like I have a propensity to over-award myself with a better grade than I would deserve. But I would say with the amount of reading and the details that went into the assignments this quarter, I feel like I've worked my tail off. I would say there's probably always room for improvement for everything I do, so I would probably rank myself with a B+ or an A-. But anyways, I've really enjoyed this class, and thank you very much.